Well, Grievous unexpectedly was joined by Admiral Trench in the core. This has opened up the opportunity to begin taking planets surrounding Coruscant. And with that encirclement nearly complete, we're almost ready to begin a full assault on the Mandator stationed there. So we're still reeling from that subjugator loss, but I think things in the core with Duoningo in position are actually going all right. But what I really want to do right now is take this fleet here, which I've put a Pathfinder in, and attack the guys that are sitting over Bospity. And if I can get to Bospity, then we can just go down to Sleheyron, even if we don't take it right away. As long as they don't have a hypervelocity gun, we can get ready to take it. And then they only have those 2 access points in. It does mean the Hutts could come up, but like I kind of just have to accept that as a possibility right now. And I'm going to keep looking at the core as a possibility for some spying. So I think I should get another spy right now, just to send it to like Carida or something. Maybe into Anaxes, because I don't think we're actually spying on Anaxes. Yeah, we're not spying on Anaxes or Basilisk, which is probably a target we want to have. And maybe it makes sense to get an ion cannon on Barlok as well. But either way, we have that one fleet moving in already, and I think we're going to attack Castell, because that's only 42 pop. We have this fleet in position, and we could even go from Castell into there. Oh, they're coming to Vulpter. That would be from the Hutts, I think? Yeah, so I'm just going to move back here. Trench's fleet is still fine. Because, yeah, we can go Castell to Ralltiir, and that's the other shipyard in the core. If we had vision on Carida, we could also, like, on Carida and Kuat, we could also go to them. Because, well, the smaller ships that they're able to build, even if we take all the bigger shipyards, are just as valuable. They are also going to have to rebuild the infrastructure, and that's much more expensive on the larger ships. We have interplanetary potato delivery vessel, put on in Ketsu, fluff and feathers. We have a hypervelocity gun. So I need to, come on. There you go. I need to try to do this faster than not. Hand of Castell, Impetus, Scavenger's Delight, all of y'all are in. And let's try to move them further up. At least as long as the hard points don't die, you are surviving. But I feel like they're going to change their approach a little bit. I think they're going to be going for the other one. Because you did lose a hard point, didn't you? Yeah, no? Yeah, you lost a hard point up there. So that's all they're going to be getting out of each attack. So thank you, Fleet Tenders, for being awesome. I definitely need to use more of you. Yeah, so there has been a poll up for the next playthrough, which will be starting right after this one. Like we're going to be having the Mandalorian one starting. I don't know why I'm reassuring you of that in this episode, because this episode is probably going up after the first few episodes of that playthrough are already up. But the poll on Patreon for the next playthrough after this one is between the Republic and the Empire. So the Republic in Fall of the Republic, the Empire in Thrawn's Revenge, and damn, the Empire is blowing that one away. So probably early November, like start of November, that'll be going up. That'll be starting. I'll probably even have the ship selection up by the time this episode is on. So we'll see. But we are free on Castell. Because we are going, so the goals for this series, we are taking all the capital shipyards, and we are going to try to get to at least parity on one of the charts with the Republic and the Hutts, assuming the Hutts survive that long. So we need Corellia, we need Ralltiir, Kuat, I'm not going to be super exhaustive right now, Jindine, Corunia Modia, which we could integrate if I wasn't afraid of them landing stuff on it. Now Hutta, Rathana, so like there's still a good amount that we have to get to. But that is what we're getting there for. So Lucrehulk Dreams is sitting there. Lucrehulk Core Destroyer, C99 Carrier, Recusant. I might actually... No, I can't sell Lucrehulk Dreams because that won't register with the script. But I can get it destroyed and then move it. Yeah, I think once we have a bit of extra money, I will get it killed and then I will move it somewhere else. Because there's no, as far as I can tell at least, there's no Lua integration for when stuff gets sold, so we wouldn't be able to have that tie into a script for anything, which is kind of annoying because that does impact our ability to do some other stuff. But it might trigger one of the game scoring things. I might be wrong. Just haven't really tested that. Okay, we're into Boz Pity, and then I do not need to stick around on Boz Pity. We already own it. We're defending it on the ground from the Hutts if they decide to come in. And getting some spies onto those Hutt planets might be nice, especially the one that's directly between between Ubrikia and our territory. Alright, so we just want to go for this Venator first, I think. Just focus on this guy.
Weapons ready. Response to being called.
They're being a lot like the general Clone Wars fanboys of just really relying on those Venators for everything.
Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Alright, you're gonna stop here. Let's get these bombers into that direction. And I'll get the Tri-Fighters. Okay. Double Labs over there. Havoc over here.
We can handle it.
There's one Venator down. Like these are the kind of ooh, crap, that's not the kind of fleet I want to go up against. Go on that. We might end up actually losing something to this. They are just... okay. Well, that one can be replaced. We did have the other one over on the other side of the core, but I'm not going to bring that one back over here. Ooh, that's,
Roger. Enemy target sighted.
Processing visual scan.
a bit trickier, because that's where our interdictor is. Engines, engines, engines. No, you bastard. Okay. Not great. Still, technically a good trade, but shouldn't have cost anything. Alright, let's go to Sleheyron then.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, they've got to Vulpter. We have an ion cannon. They have... Okay, well, you're... Good luck. GLHF. They've got a lot of the interdictors. That's one of the things that it would be nice to have an additional set of category mask and property flags for, so we can mark stuff as interdictors and have like a category mask that we can tell the game, like, don't you? These are support ships. You don't want to just spam these. Well, I can't interdict right now, so maybe I should spam them more. But Trench was supposed to have the one that I sent up there. Alright, that works out okay. Like, I can't attack this with even Dua, but I can go into Ralltiir now. So let's do that, and hopefully he doesn't get cut off. Because if I have to retreat, I feel like it's going to Argao for the station. Ooh, and the Hutts have taken Sleheyron. Things just got interesting. Not that interesting. Like, the Hutts have only those 2 planets, so they're going to be really stacking up Nar Shaddaa. I almost want to leave that so that the Republic can take it and make that easier for us to get into again. But that's probably not going to work out. Alright, let's see if they have a hypervelocity gun. So you're going in there. Do what you can go in after. An interplanetary... Okay, they do have a hypervelocity gun, so we can't just sit over Ralltiir. Not that I was going to, but...
Setting course.
Alright, that
Charging to full power.
didn't cause any permanent damage. Scary Tube, Impetus, Fluff and Feathers, Scavenger's Delight.
Secure
And we
area.
have Iron Hand of Castell and My Saltful Rain.
Signal lost. Shut down.
So they're gonna have a decent garrison from that station, but it's not like they had the biggest fleet in the world coming in. So
Final arming sequence
get
engaged.
that fighter bay, and then let's get those fighters.
Shutdown sequence nearly complete.
We won't have many bombers coming in. Alright, I'm gonna switch targets on there.
Countdown approaching 0.
I'm gonna... do a different kind of screenshot. Oops. I always think Escape is gonna put that back on.
We
It's
must
not.
complete both shutdown sequences.
Oh no.
Okay, bombers, maybe get to the back. See if I can get all of those bombers into the back line. We've taken their hero out, and I'm gonna try to do just a run through. So you guys are gonna come up there. You're gonna keep going that way. We're gonna try to push through these
Has met with failure.
because they are actually causing a lot of problems for our captor. Hopefully the tending helps with that too. But you guys are gonna stay on this side maybe? Here, go for the one that's closest to you. You're gonna come in farther.
Online.
I just need to get up to the goal in.
Designated Alpha and
So fighters and bombers, I'm gonna go back there. But I'm going to take our tri-fighters and I'm gonna send them to be helpful.
I'm on it.
Because we need to get up to the goal in as fast as we can, but I can't have that be at the expense of our fleet.
Enemy spotted.
Republic cruiser has sustained
Alright,
critical
a
damage.
lot of dead peltas.
Orders.
Lucid Voice is going to be helping on this. Alright, you guys can maybe stop any further ones coming in. Yeah, I'm actually going to send you all back, because there's nothing we need to protect them against fighter-wise.
Communications are necessary.
All the fighters we need are back here. Or all the fighters we need to kill are back there.
Command computer active. Tracking audio.
We should have 2 fighter squadrons that are heroically helping. But I think it actually is already working. I think we're already through. Alright, and we're about to be at the station with our ships. We've got the bombs broken through the shield, so let's get them on to the next one.
Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerability from
Because
becoming
now we are
ensure they are
good there.
disabled permanently.
Alright, I'm gonna move you up.
Analysis.
Cargo
New
is on
unit
board.
online. We
And...
have not met requirements for
use-
success.
well, I'd want powder weapons, but you guys have all got to get back up here.
All units decommissioned immediately.
Robot identification.
Need everyone on a different target. Their fighters and bombers
Enemy
are
forces
actually
reduced
probably
all
enough to take that down.
numbers.
I didn't account enough for the reinforcements,
Shutdown complete.
but is
Their
that
logic is faulty.
working? Alright, I only need one hero on there, and they're actually redirecting.
General
Okay, you
Grievous
can
frowns on such
stop going forward.
ineptitude, usually with a lightsaber.
There we go. Okay, so that isn't actually going to cost us anything. Especially if I can get you over. You're starting to get shields back, so we're good. Now we just go for that, and there is one LAC sitting in
Republic, you should be
that area.
shooting at it.
Alright, Lucid Voice is not going to die today.
The enemy has been defeated.
There it is. Okay, so we have Ralltiir. Do I risk going for Carida as well, or do I not take the chance. Okay, I think it's worth risking it.
Tactical battle.
We'll go back. And this is not what we wanted. Well, we'll see what's actually there. We can take out one Voracious. I don't know if we can take out 3+. Yeah, this is a nice full fleet for them. Do they have any tenders though? Are we about to get interdictor? No. We don't have the fighter advantage on this, so I'm not gonna bother with it. What is that connect? I guess no. That is connecting to Nar Shaddaa and Al-Hada. Okay, so you go back here.
Construction complete.
Beginning construction.
Do we have taxes there? We have taxes there. Where do I want to get some lower level stations right now? Those on Ethor, I'll get one. On Surja, I'll get one. Agamar. Because they'll all last. We're about to get the mining facility there, which means we can also get a tax agency. Matau. Won't do that. I'll get Bespin. Miss Corey. That's me. I don't know if I should actually get any orbital stuff on comm. I think I'm still out on that.
Beginning construction.
And I will get another heavy vehicle factory here. Okay, I think that's good. We're only at -2, so it's not going to be a long-term issue. Concord Dawn has taxes. Okay, if I spy on Kuat, I'm actually going to get vision of all of those planets. Let's just jump back, and then I can come into Carida if I need to.
Construction complete.
Like, I would be able to just fully take Castell with Ventress, but they'd have access through here, which is what I'm trying to prevent. Although they can just do that if they really wanted to. Do you have a tender? You do have a tender, so I don't need to put one in. All right, let's see what's on Carida. Nothing bad. Nothing good. So let's... Okay, well, damn.
Complete.
The ground forces blocked that. Enemy fleet about to invade Eriadu. What else is Eriadu? Okay, I'm going to send this stuff in just to see. Alright, they did send some stuff through, but it's not that much. Like, it's not a big stack. We'll see if it's a powerful stack. And maybe I'll get that ion cannon going. Any hypervelocity guns? There's a hypervelocity gun.
We're on the move.
Oh, I was hoping you'd go for the DH Omni on the first one.
Coming about.
Oh well.
Destination accepted.
Maximum unit
Standing
Signal
by.
lost on the battlefield.
It's not a planet that has a strong shipyard particularly, like it's only a level 2,
We cannot
but they
allow
do have a
Republic
higher
forces
station
to
level
retake
here.
target Alpha.
So I'm gonna try to make sure you don't get too rambunctious in there. Let's get all of our fighters and bombers onto the Golden 2 now.
Final arming sequence engaged.
Okay, now these guys come through here.
Swinging around.
Go on that. Alright, now stop.
Shut down sequence.
If I was using a lot more munificence, then I'd probably need more anti-fighter, but because I'm mostly using stuff that has its own fighters, I'm not as concerned there. Alright, I need to pull you around.
Let Republic troops secure target Alpha. Do not allow Republic troops to interfere with the Counting down to alpha
Okay.
detonation.
Get around there. All the bombers went for one of our less sturdy guys.
Enemy unit.
So,
We must complete both
here,
shutdown
get up to this.
sequences.
Ningo, you get up there. I don't think I need to be too worried about it. Like, they did a lot of upfront damage on that attack, but we have a lot covering it already. All right, Lucid Voice,
Republic bombers detected.
we've seen this movie before.
Target locked.
Update. Republic bombers
Okay, I'm actually gonna start turning Lucid around, because it's taking most of the damage right now. But I think we can stop that from being the target. Alright, Havoc Bomber, if you're back there, you guys have got to come up. You got to come up to that. And I think there's these hyenas that are... Alright, there we go.
Separatist dreadnoughts. Republic
Yeah, Lucid Voice, you are just gonna loop
objective
around there, and you're gonna be able to come in now too, Ketu.
orders. Communications are
Alright, we can start getting our bombers onto their main station. I want to turn around as well.
planning
Alright,
for
there it is.
imminent
Onto the
failure
station.
is now a formality.
Form up. Target in sight.
Like, the last time we were able to really make a lot of progress was when we were raiding through the core, and this time we're raiding through the core with the ability to actually take some of those core planets. And like, even if we're not taking them on this pass necessarily, if we have vision everywhere and we have the main stations down,
Unit online.
then if we see fleets that we can handle, then we can just jump on them.
They have strong resistance. Intercepting.
We have not met requirements for success.
Waiting order.
Alright, let's get up to the shipyard now. I don't think we're in danger of losing anything other than you. You need to stop.
Forces have reduced
Okay, come on up there.
shutdown complete.
Get up to that one as well. And there's the station. Okay. Like, Coruscant is still... It'd still be nice if they'd let me get that, but like, what I might be able to try is something sneaky, taking Dooku, Ventress, Dirge, and if we have any other, like if any of the Mandalorians are stealth capable, I don't think they are, but if they are,
General
I could try to send them in. It'd be pretty risky.
with a lightsaber.
Like, it can be powerful, but it can also be a way to lose those heroes. So, we kind of have to decide when that's a risk we need to take, or where it's more worthwhile to take that risk than to jump into the high-level station plus Mandator plus like 10 Venators in space with the hypervelocity gun supporting them. But the more we can get rid of their resources elsewhere, as long as I leave like Alsakan for them to split stuff up into, then if they do move some of those ships, we would be easily able to destroy it. I like that we're getting some ground forces out of here too. All right, Kuat is also doable, but I won't go that far out, because if we have to retreat, like if we jump in and they have suddenly 120 extra pop that we're on their way there, we're in trouble. So we're just gonna go back through Castell and then into Barlok,
Imminent.
or into Mindor.
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
All right, one more free VSD.
All self-preservation.
There is going to be the hypervelocity gun.
Do not allow Republic forces to halt your progress.
Oh, you missed everything. Oh, that sucks.
The enemy
Like-
has been defeated.
Korum, Neomoidia, and Onderon, we need to probably make sure we always have eyes on. Alright. I think we're good to let this run through the next week. You can move back. Are they just hanging out on these planets? I kind of wonder if something is happening where if they... Ooh, I wonder... Let's try to go through there. But I don't know if something is happening where once they get over a planet, they decide that that is where they need to be and then they don't leave. We have seen them leave before. I think they're going to retreat. It's only one Venator.
Troop transport ready.
Dooku, Zukru, Dark Profiteer, Little Bomb, Big Boom, more missiles, and Computer says no. Are all present and ready.
We've got them on the run.
Stun will stop it. Oh, you lost yourself a Venator. I'm sorry. Loser. Okay, we won't be invading Belsavis until we have more infrastructure ready. But hopefully I don't end up regretting jumping into Anaxes and Alsakan. 13 Venators there. What's Onderon at? 619. That's a lot of everything. Other than, like, that's not actually a lot of Venators. So bomber spam is a possibility with that one. Alright, well let's go. Let's see if going in behind them here, like, do they failed their Barlok attack. Or did they actually launch the Barlok attack? A lot of juicy ground units in that. Okay, what do we got? Not great, and that means we are retreating to the core. But if we can get out through Basilisk, then...
Incoming!
Can we get out through Basilisk, though? Is that going to be a busy lane? That's actually... No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. They probably have a hypervelocity gun. We don't have to worry about the station that much. But that's only 3 Venators plus... That's not 100 pop worth of lower guys.
Victory conditions approach.
So we can go.
Moving into position.
There's... I put a hex on you for the first time in a little while. We're going to get some diamonds, I think, for this one.
We're on our way.
And there we go.
Initial objective complete. Signal lost. Target Alpha countdown.
Alright, you guys are going to go for this Venator as well.
Cannot allow Republic forces to retake
run.
target Alpha.
Let's let that run down a little bit. There you go. You're not getting anywhere.
Final arming sequence engaged.
I get it. Disable
Calculate
the
your
road
jumps
phase.
and then die.
Ready to go, sir.
Yeah, I just can't run through like that. I do need to have some
Reporting.
restraint.
Shutdown sequence.
You guys can start with power to weapons. See if I can send some bombs elsewhere.
Fire!
Do not let Republic troops secure target Alpha.
They won't know what hit them.
I think they wanted to leave because of the ground units,
Target Beta.
rather than necessarily because this is the worst fleet in the world. But I think a big part of that stack being so big was the ground
We
units.
must complete both shutdown sequences.
So I think they're dying just coming through here. Duolingo, can you turn around and, like, actually do your job?
Republic bombers detected.
So I don't need to retreat, which is very nice.
Logging tactics for future
But I don't know if it's
operations.
safe to get into
Beta
Alsakan.
neutralized.
Draw their fire!
Republic bomber attack run has met with failure.
All right, let's get over to the station and shipyard.
Cannons power.
Well, we should still have full vision of Alsakan.
Online.
I don't think that's gone out yet. I think Onderon was the first one we spied on, and we still have vision there. So if we don't see any ships over Alsakan, then that would mean there's no ships on Alsakan. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the interdiction now. If they want to leave now, they can leave. Alright, and these guys are actually being kept alive pretty well by our Wheat Tender.
We've got them on the run.
I think we've destroyed all the ground units. Alright, they might get one Carrick out of here. That's okay. Alright. That went much better than I thought it was going to when I saw the size of that stack, but that was mostly ground units in that stack. Yeah, that was 6, 7, 8, 9 ground units, I think. Go to invade Argao.
You must meet them.
Okay, yeah. They have nothing there. We can, in fact, see it. Did they move some away? They did move some away from this.
Tactical battle imminent.
So, I think it's better for us to go the other direction. Clear out that fleet if we can. Well, we have that chance.
We've come across enemy units.
Because if we can do that, then an Anaxes becomes a possibility afterwards. Alright, this is probably retreat. That Venator and Pelta combo seems to be a beloved one for them. We're about to get some extra money, too. Okay, so what's actually here? 187. That is 7 Venators, 1 VSD.
Tactical battle imminent.
They're over
I
here.
wonder if I can send in that DH Omni and retreat it out. I'd just be afraid of getting caught by a Pelta support if they have some tending there. Alright, I think I'm going to make this as easy on us as possible. So we're going to split them up. The biggest advantage isn't just splitting them up, it's that if they turn around and go for the other one, then you have a back of the ship to shoot at. So I'm going to get you to retreat.
To hyperspace.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, now these guys are going to turn around. And now we pause. And things are not... Everyone gets a buddy.
Odds of success increasing. Ambush successful.
You each... you can each get a buddy
We're en
still.
route to new coordinates.
Right away.
I haven't really put much behind the VSD here. This is... No, that... Even for the meme, that's... I can't risk it right now. I think I want you two to actually unload on that first, because the Venators, a big chunk of their threat comes from the fighters. But if the fighters aren't here, then we're better off getting the VSD out for...
Orders.
Oh, okay, here's our fighters coming in. I thought the game was crashing.
Got them on the run. Making another pass.
Cargo ship here. Retreat aborted.
Not on my watch.
Communications are necessary for backup.
We are not taking...
Attack.
We're not giving up the chance to kill this many fighters or this many Venators.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's try to get into here. I think they destroyed that. I didn't jump it out. But, I mean, 1 diamond for this win. We again do in fact take those. Alright, a lot of these fighters will respawn. Well, we've killed, what, 3 out of 4 Venator? Or 3 Venators, there's 4 left. So yeah, they will get a good chunk of fighters and bombers back. I'm gonna let them get closer.
I got one.
Planning for your imminent failure is now a formality. Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerability from
Alright, you're gonna take out those. And I'm going to get each hero to go after one chunk of bombers. Alright, now I'm going to start sending our bombers after the Venator. There's the Belbalabs, get on that. Hyenas, go for the one behind it. There is a Pelta there, so that's kind of scary. But if we can make it through. Do we have any E-Staps on this one? We don't have any E-Staps.
I got one.
The point defense will help, but it only helps so much. And we're getting a lot of, like, the missiles that miss are going into the next one, so they help the Hyenas a bit too. Alright, I'm going to get 2 of you on that to help him.
They have strong resistance.
And we have the Havoc and Hex bombers on that. So the shields are down on 2 of them, essentially.
What is your order?
Like, not fully down on the one, but
We have not met requirements for success.
close enough. And all their bombers have been removed from the game. Alright, let's get these bombers handled before they cause any troubles. And I am going to also attack
All units
this
decommissioned
Venator.
immediately.
I think we're good on that. Okay, I'm going to also make sure we get the fighter base, just in case. Because that is what could cause the most problems for us right now. If I think I'm safe from fighters and then they come in and do this and take out a fleet tender or a bulwark, then that's a problem. But I think we can also turn this off now, because I think we can take out the engines if they decide to leave.
Falling back.
Weapons armed. Orders received. The primary target is the engine.
Alright, get the engines. Get the engines, get the engines. I think that's every engine down. Yeah, perfect. And no chance for them to kill our DH Omni. So we lost 1 diamond cruiser, the other one retreated out somewhere. But we're back to positive infrastructure by a significant amount. And we'll be able to move in some more. Alright, Anaxes has a hypervelocity gun, I think. But let's get in there.
Construction complete.
Ventress, come on over. We failed a convoy raid mission, but that... Oh, shit. That was just beyond... that was just beyond Ubrikia. We couldn't have done it. Luckily, no Pelt Interdictor, and I think we're going to retreat out to Barlok, which is where I wanted them to go anyways.
Jump to light speed.
But they are rolling some ship market stuff. We haven't seen a Praetor. We have seen a Maelstrom, a Procurator. We're getting some of it. Okay, they're going to Yinkor, which is just as good. What's there? 212. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Go to invade Ubrikia. I'm not sure if they were just like passing through something there. Yeah, I think that was actually maybe going to Barlok or coming from Barlok. Says that they're about to invade Ubrikia. What else is new? Ooh, and that's been reduced a fair bit.
Enemy fleet approaching. Tactical battle imminent.
We have a clean way into Coruscant. If we're willing to commit to that...
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, this might be a retreat for them. I don't know if I'm going to stop it. Yeah, I will.
Supply ship reported.
We can handle it.
Okay, start moving up.
Form up.
I'm going to just take all the fighters and bombers.
Waiting orders.
You can go up there first.
At target.
If it was 1 VSD, maybe not. If it's 2 VSDs, yes.
Surround wreckage.
And they don't have much point defense either, so I'm going to take these two Belva Labs and go for the other VSD. And then all the leftovers should be enough. I'm not even really going to put too much effort into commands here. You are already down. Maybe I should switch over to the other one now. Just to make sure. Okay, yeah, shields are down, health is half down. They're not... yeah, you're not even going to be able to beat a single recusant. Thanks, bombers. Like, if we... Coruscant is right there! Coruscant is right there. We have very few ships on the way to Coruscant. They can't get out through Argao. If I'm feeling Poly, I think that's 20. The goal was to take Anaxes to cause this to be a permanent situation, though, too. Do we have the... Okay, we have the shipyard. So as soon as that deficit actually goes away, we'll be... Huh. Okay. The deficit did go away. I'm going to get that other subjugator back.
Constructing unit.
And I'm retreating from this. So yeah, they were heading to Barlok with that stuff. I think a lot of this is from Coruscant.
We've located the enemy.
But this does mean we can't get into the ground battle that I was hoping for. Because I need Ventress's ground army for
Preparing for jump
any
to
actual
light
gains
speed.
to be made. Is this a Tector? No, I think that's at Imperial. I couldn't read it fast enough. Alright, so they're just going to be going through there. I wonder if it makes more sense here. Even though this is not a fleet comp that I'm super in love with, I'm going to move them over that way. 206 there. And it's no hypervelocity gun. So actually, I was lying when I said we needed to be ready for an HV gun.
Tactical battle imminent.
I think we might be able to do that. Because they can't get any reinforcements in while we're there.
There they are.
And we can't retreat this fleet back into our territory that easily anyways, so if I can just commit, even if I have to retreat and then come back in later, hypervelocity gun coming in for Dua. It's not great.
Continued general defense.
Moving out.
Destination accepted.
Did we actually also finish our
Accessing medical.
other
Grievous
thing?
frowns on such ineptitude, usually with a lightsaber. Eliminate immediately.
Right away.
Our Techno-Union stimulus? Because we should be at like 90% for that. Unfortunately, that mission
Activated.
that we failed, I mean, that mission wasn't going to give us any integration status for anyone.
Objective complete.
Hopefully this next HV gunshot goes for someone else.
Doors closing.
Class pursuit destroyed.
Last door closing.
Because losing Ningo on that would be kind of sad.
We cannot allow Republic forces to retake target Alpha.
Auxiliary standing by.
Final
Right,
sequence
get up to
engaged.
that.
Shutdown sequence nearly complete. Do not let Republic troops secure target Alpha.
Alright, I think we might get this before. Okay, everyone go for a different hardpoint, please.
We must
Need a
complete
really
both
big
shutdown
gun.
sequences.
Come on,
Last
please,
doors closing
please.
shut.
I don't even want to know if they were actually going to switch. Okay,
Been defeated.
we're good. They were going for Dua. That was close. That was close. Right, this is still building the Techno-Union stimulus. I'm going to go back a little bit further. And I'm going to build the Banking Clan stimulus, I think.
Researching.
That's where we're also getting close. Oh, Banking Clan and Commerce Build are Guild, not Build, are close, but not as close as they need to be. All right, Coruscant. Where are you getting from there from?
Tactical battle imminent.
They had some units pop in and out there. I don't know if they like move some stuff into orbit and then back, or if some stuff made it from Alsakan and then left again.
The enemy is approaching.
But this, I think, is full commit. Full commit. All right, let's see how far back we can go. Still lure some people in. We're not on the same timer we normally are because no hypervelocity gun.
Formulating countermeasures.
And the farther back we can fight, the better.
Moving towards that sector now.
Heading out.
That's within my parameters.
Republic ship
All
count
right.
dwindling.
Any support we can take away from it
Send the coordinates.
is acceptable.
Republic bombers detected.
Because if we retreat, we're going back to Forost, and then we're jumping straight back in.
Light cruisers incoming.
Visual scan negative.
Get that VSD. Get the VSD, everyone. You don't want to go any farther
Republic
forward.
attack run has met with failure.
Oh no.
I can't risk that many fighters and bombers before we get to the Mandator. But it seems like they're going to be trying to stick around the Mandator anyways.
Orders.
Assault Brigadier.
And again, I can't afford to leave, because if I leave, then they do have access to reinforcements. Like, we have a limited window. If we do have to leave and they don't bring in reinforcements, I'm still going to try it again.
Intercept.
Like, if we don't see them bring in reinforcements, but there can be stuff on the way before we can realistically stop them. So, it's important to get as much done here as possible.
Republic
All right,
cruiser
stop
has
there.
sustained critical damage. Orders.
We have
Reporting.
taken a lot of them. All right, let's get in on the VST now.
Roger
I
that.
move you guys up a little bit. You, as a good fighter, fighter heroes, this is how we're winning the game.
Tracking a noise. Enemy detected.
Yes, sir.
E-Staps would be nice for this.
Yes, come on.
But okay, there's some point defense that's going to be taking out our bombers.
Heading
I
out.
need to make sure that they can't actually
Attacking.
Abandoning
Order
area.
acknowledged. Targeting.
attack that.
Allocated.
Okay, can we get back to our fleet now?
Communications are necessary for backup.
Destination. Ready.
So just come in behind them, and then I'm gonna pulse a fighter heal
Planning
on
for
them
your imminent failure is now a formality.
as soon as we're in range. I can't let them do to me what I'm trying to do to them.
Enemy target.
Got some fighter healing on that.
Tower.
All right, Ningo, get up.
Design vulnerability.
All right, we're starting to see some movement forward. And I think we have a reinforcement in. So hyenas, you're going for that.
Defense algorithm.
Where's my Belbalabs?
Oh no.
These Belbalabs,
Enemy unit.
go for this one.
Analysis. Destruction imminent.
Visual scan confirmation.
Okay. Now with that,
Online.
I'm sending all the fighters and bombers that far. And then I'll just switch their targets. Where are our heroes? You are here, you are
Visual scan
here.
negative.
You're a Genevex, right? No, you're the PDF arc. Okay. So I'll even get some anti-ship damage out of
We have
you.
not met requirements for success.
Now let's try to move some of them back. Move some of you forward, I guess.
Open fire.
All units decommissioned immediately.
Activating defense algorithm.
So this isn't going to be taking
We no
Coruscant.
longer have control of-
We are
Enemy forces have
not
reduced
taking
our
the planet.
numbers.
We are trying to take a Mandator out.
Shutdown complete. Keep Republic forces from destroying communications. Critical
Alright,
threat.
you're gonna get further
General
in.
Grievous frowns on
I'm gonna
such
try to get all these
ineptitude,
guys up.
usually with a lightsaber.
And comes a lot of missiles. I'll be able to redirect them, but that might get redirected into someone else. Okay, don't go too far in.
Immense destruction of
I
Republican
need to
forces.
get these fighters down.
Initial objective complete.
Setting course. The lasers are our target.
Signal
You're on
lost.
that. You're on that.
Emergency.
I need
Enemy
anything that can
We cannot allow Republic
take this out
forces
faster
retake
to go in.
target Alpha.
Starting our attack run.
Final arming sequence engaged.
Mm,
Shut
I
down
might give up a
sequence
Providence
nearly
Destroyer
complete.
for this. I might have to give up the Providence Destroyer for this.
On standby.
Oh no.
I copy.
Send the coordinates, Commander.
We're not gonna have much to tank after that's down, though, if we do lose it.
Squadron reporting. Intercept.
Alright, I think I still need to stick with it, though.
Failing.
Critical threat detected.
Or, you know what? I think we're gonna retreat.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
As long as we can keep the engines. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to come back in. We killed enough other stuff. We might have lost some stuff. We lost Lucid Voice. But we've taken out a lot of their support. And we're going to try to get in before they can reinforce it.
Tactical battle imminent.
Because now we don't have the Venators to worry about, the other VST to worry about.
Spotted.
I'll trade Lucid Voice for that. We have enough reinforcements on this fleet.
Patchings are. Strategic analysis complete.
Fallout.
On my way.
Alright, I need anything with fighters to come in. We'll have
Detected.
Your signal's
couple
weak.
fewer,
Repeat
but-
our orders. I can get a good shot from there.
Maximum unit capacity.
Lupus might have been good for that, but oh well. Yeah, I think I am happier having our Providence Destroyer remain alive. So, let's see if I can get in there and start doing some damage.
Ready to go, sir. Heading there now.
They're going to have a lot of point defense, but that's moving back towards the station.
We're here.
Can I make you all leave?
Enemies incoming.
Not you, viewer.
Weapons on.
Make their ships leave. Please don't leave. Vulture? Okay. That.
Weapons
Now, let's try to get another run on
enemy target.
the Mandator.
Roger.
Alright, now back off. Let's go a little bit forward. Didn't quite get through their shields, but I am going to have some of our fighters
This one on me.
go in over there. Oh, Lucid Voice had the other guy assigned. So we are down a fighter hero. I thought he might have been on Dua.
Lasers locked and ready.
So I'll see if I can reassign him to someone else. Might be able to.
What is your order?
Tracking audio disturbance.
I don't like, people are probably going to count Lucid Voice as a hero death, but it's not really a hero. It's just a named unit.
Form up.
Alright, let's
Waiting. Right away.
get back again.
Target locked. Copy.
Yeah, that's a lot of anti-fighter in that region. So I wonder if I can get these guys back. Here, if I give you a job, just drop some missiles on them.
Nothing on scanner.
We are getting chased out by fighters, but I don't think it's that big a deal.
Self-preservation logic activated.
Alright, they're getting shields back,
Enemies in range.
but we are about to be in range more. And I can actually... Let's just get these fighters and bombers back out. Just get in there.
We must complete both shutdown sequences.
Like, the more we can kill some of these other distractions, then we can just focus everyone onto the Mandator. And it's just about being able to break through this fighter screen. Also, once we're through the... once we're through the shields, it gets much easier. I'm gonna move you back. You're much more used to me alive. Just like saying you're no good to me dead. Slightly different. Okay, they've got power to shield or power to weapons on. Let's get our providences on you. Okay, fighters on that. Just want to make sure I have all of our bombers. Oop, I want all the bombers. Okay, I'm gonna move you back now. I think we're almost farther into their shields than we were last time.
Right.
But, okay.
Troops, report to station.
Communications are necessary for backup.
Okay, turn you around now. Well, we can't retreat without losing someone else now. Oh, hello. Thank you for turning.
Planning for your imminent failure is now a formality.
Okay, let's start taking out the hard points that I want. I'm gonna start targeting them.
Those lasers.
What? Take out the missile launcher.
Assault.
Silo-class pursuit destroyer on station.
They have a lot of long-range turbo lasers. But, okay, we're through the shields.
Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerability.
Alright,
from becoming
and we are about to start taking these
analysis.
weapons out.
Targets designated Alpha and Beta.
Processing visual.
Alright, you might actually live because of the
New unit
way you're soaking that
online.
damage. Ningo, I need you to brace. Alright, we got most of the damage down off of this side.
Take out the missile launcher.
That hard point's at 1%.
Weapons armed. Target those lasers.
Okay,
The lasers
we might be able to get through this with minimal
For
losses.
success.
Take that ultra heavy down. That's on the wrong side.
All units decommissioned immediately.
You're still in that ultra heavy.
Permanently.
You, I'm gonna move back in,
We no longer have control of
and I need to get these fighters doing their job. All right.
enemy forces have reduced our numbers.
That dreadnought is kind of threatening.
General Grievous frowns on such ineptitude, usually with a lightsaber.
Okay, I'm gonna move this all the way up. I don't know that we have the health to get through the station after this, but Mandator's down.
Activated.
They might try to rebuild it on... No, they have lifetime limit of 1, so they're not going to rebuild it.
If it looks like the Republic, you should be shooting at it. Initial objective
We're not
complete.
dealing with you again.
On the battlefield.
Perfect. I'm actually going to start getting our bombers and fighters over to that,
Signal lost.
because if we're going to take out their stations, it's going to have to rely a lot on bombers.
We cannot
Maybe
allow
give our
Republic
ships a
forces
chance to
take
recoup
target
some
Alpha.
shields. Because right now this Mandator is trying to spin so it can attack us, but it can't. Like all the weapons are gone from that side. And we're just going to get up with some healing.
Final army
You're still
sequence.
alive. I think a lot of the anti-fighters are already down too. Alright. Good stuff. There we go.
Shutdown sequence nearly complete.
I will take you up here, and I suppose I need to grab the vultures.
Do not let Republic troops secure Tower Alpha.
Alright, slow heal back to health. Alright, I'll get you back over with your arc. And you vultures, just make sure the NTBs don't get in, is most important. Do we have any more fighters that are coming out? No. Alright, that I am going to maybe move this bulwark over to the other side. I don't want to get in range of the station, but if these guys can help on that. Alright, let's go for the main station with this, because the bulwark is going to be able to finish that off.
Roger that. Stop!
Alright, I'm going to move you even farther over. We're starting to get a bit more damage in. We've actually... I'm gonna move in all the stuff that is going to be safe to attack the station with. As it is, they are all hurting a little bit. Alright, I think we can move in now. I think I can move everything in, except for you and you. I won't move you guys in. Because we are nearly through the shields. There we go. Very long episode, but I think a very worth it episode. Didn't start the best. Started a bit disappointing, but we got there. There are some ground units that are over there. I'm gonna go and deal with them with the tri-fighters. But that's like every major station in the core is down. We've killed some pretty big fleets today. Some shipyards have been taken down. A mandator's been taken down. Probably only about 500, 600 pop cap that we've killed. But, like, honestly, that's a lot. We haven't lost that much. A couple places where we lost stuff that maybe we shouldn't have, but... You know, I'll take it. I'm not upset with that. Lost immune effects for that, killed the mandator one. So how's that actually look? It's been a slow drop for them. Back to around maybe 3 times our net worth. We're at 20, they're at 62, that's at 12. So yeah. Like, we do have to deal with this. This is kind of scary. This is also a little scary, but I think I can bring this subjugator fleet in to deal with that next episode. There is a fleet over Kuwait. But Duoningo I'm going to send back out some way. Maybe if we go Alsakan and Anaxes, Castell. I'd love to actually take Coruscant, but it'd be a difficult one. I'd have to bring in Ventress on her own. But we'll deal with that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. And I hope to see you for what might be the conquest of Coruscant. Bye, everyone.